What time is it?
It's podcast time.
What time is it?
It's podcast time.
What time is it?
Podcast time.
Oh yeah, welcome to the Fifi Featherneck podcast. I'm producer Danj, guiding into your podcast listening. 3 days into the year, how are you guys feeling? Loving Fifi Featherneck as per usual. I'm a little bit tired, you got to wake up early for this job. But excited because it's another day of fresh new content from Fifi Featherneck. Currently in Melbourne, it is the Australian Open. So all the massive tennis stars from around the world are right here in town. And today on the show, you're going to hear from some of them. That's right, live on the show today, some of the biggest names in tennis. Keep an ear out for that, plus heaps more. You enjoy the show.
Live from the Fox Studios in South Melbourne, Fifi, Fiv and Nick.
From the north to the south to the east to the west, every morning here on the FOX. Fifi, Fab and Nick, where everybody knows your name.
On with the show.
Fifi, Fab and Nick, Fifi, Fab and Nick.
Welcome to the Fifi Featherneck podcast. Thanks to Carlisle Homes. Better starts with Carlisle Homes in 2026. Visit carlislehomes.com.au.
Oh, look at that. Just gone 6, Wednesday, 21st of Jan. It's official. Your day can start now because Fifi Featherneck are in the studio.
Yes.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
Wednesday, big hot day, Jay.
Is it?
Yeah.
Pretty warm out there.
Now it is. It won't go
It's gonna
above
be 24 or
23. Yeah, 24.
Yeah.
It's going to be real sunny, though, but then windy and maybe a storm later tonight.
Ooh.
We'll see. We'll see.
Stormy Daniels. Here we go.
Australian Open is
Great time.
underway. Great time, great crowds, incredible setup here in Melbourne. And we're so lucky. We are so fortunate. We've established great relationships with some of the biggest tennis stars
They love
in the world. Now we are crossing to the hotel room of one of the biggest stars of the Australian Open. In fact, number one in the world, who is dominating on the courts, Carlos Alcaraz. Carlos, welcome back to the show.
Yeah, well, to be on 55 year, for me is incredible. So to come on your show, I'm very happy.
Mate, Australia loves you. You've been hanging out with ball kids. You've been doing everything around town. You're even dressed up as a bellboy at Crown. Now, that must have been an experience.
Yeah, with me, the elevator only go up. So as a bellboy, I only know how to go up. I'm number one, so I never go down. So probably for me, to stick to tennis, but it was a lot of fun.
Now, you're number one in the world. You're dominating. You're playing today at 2 o'clock. What's your prep like? You just come on radio shows the day of a game?
Yeah, for me, I am unbelievable. So my forehand is massive. My backhand lots of toss me. My quadriceps are pulsating. So when I step on the court, my opponent is going to have a very difficult time.
Oh, Carlos, great to hear your prep. And you get advice, obviously, I imagine, because I think you're hanging out at the moment. Is it true you have Rafa Nadal there in the room with you?
Oh, yeah, I go get Rafa.
Okay.
Rafa. Hello, guys. Very happy to be on the show. It's fantastic for me.
Rafa, how are you going? How's retirement sitting with you?
It's been incredible. I have been on the boat in Mallorca, just sun-tanning my anus and just making sure that my forehand and my backhand is incredible, still always in tip-top shape, and I am feeling incredible now. So retirement is incredible.
Do you know what, Rafa? I do think you get a bad run in the press, though, because
of the
they
hair.
keep banging on about your hair, and I think it's unfair. You can't help your hair, and I think
You can.
It suits you.
Well, Rafa, you never say never. Rafa might just debut the Vin Diesel. You never know.
Oh,
I
yeah.
would
Yeah,
suit
look.
that.
Yes, I have the muscles, and if I have a head like a cue ball, I'm going to be looking very ominous. So we're going to see a very serious Rafa Nadal.
Hey, Raf, you are really good mates with Nick Kyrgios, and you're both not playing at the moment. Is Nick there?
I can grab Nicholas. Nicholas?
Mate, what a hotel room.
This is awesome.
This is like an 8-bunk.
What's going
hostel.
on, bro?
Oh.
Nick Kyrgios?
How are you, mate? How you going? You've been you just played a few games early, and now you're teaming up with Kyrgios. How are you two boys going?
Honestly, bro, I just want to party, bro. I'm being dead set serious, bro. Tennis is okay, bro, but if I win or if I lose, I'm still going to have the same amount of partying on my plate.
Hey, the Australian crowd do love you, but the media give it to you a little bit. What do you think about the media?
The media's a dogs, bro, and it's not my fault that they're stupid.
That's a good point.
That's all I'm saying on that.
I get it. Hey, a lot of media have been actually talking about the dogs that you call the media. They're talking about you because you and Andy Murray were really good mates. You went on roller coasters together, and now they're saying you've had a little bit of a riff.
Yeah, look, man, like Mars is a mad dog, bro. Like, it's a bit sad, bro. You know, like I've ridden the ups and downs of that guy, bro. I've been in the trenches with him, bro. I chopped him on the tennis court, and now he's mouthing off, bro. Like, I better not see him in the street, bro. It could get ugly, bro, honestly.
Well, I heard he's also there.
He's not in the room with you, is he, Nick?
Oh my God, bro. Mars.
They've buried the hatchet pretty quickly. Nice of him to hand the phone over.
Yeah. Hi, guys. It's great to be here. Yeah.
Hey, how's Nick going? Because he just does. I don't know if you two are actually like mates anymore, but you're hanging out with all the other crew. What's happened with you two?
Yeah, I mean, I did what the Australian media wanted me to do and flushed him down the toilet.
Hey, the last time I actually spoke to you was last year, mate. We sat down and we had a good chat, and then you went into coaching. That didn't last long, did it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really great at apparently bringing the vibes. I felt very demotivated. Yeah.
Well, you did coach Novak Djokovic, and he's now number 4 in the world. And ever since you left him, he's just seemed to be slipping. I know that you're in the room with him too. Can you pass Novak on?
Oh.
Yeah, he's doing his prep, but I'll break his meditative cycle.
What a hotel room.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, there must be like Crystal Club or something.
Yeah, it must be. Yeah.
Greetings, guys. It is obviously a great honor for you to have me on your show.
Oh, Novak, it's so good to have you. It's great to have you. Remember a few years ago when you remember the
Big trouble.
lockdown COVID drama, and
we locked him in a hotel for a bit.
You were persona non grata, and look, Melbourne loves you again.
Yeah, that was extremely difficult time, and I am used to the dictatorships, and I know that it was incredible with the lockdown and the way that I was deported, but I am back to take what is mine, and that is the trophy. So I'm going to hoist it this year, no problem for me.
Now, you're there with Andy Murray. You sacked him. What was he like as a coach?
Well, he said it perfectly before. He how I say this eloquently, boring. Very boring guy.
Thank you for your time, Novak, and a big shout out as well. Just on a side note, Fifi Feathernick, to our good friend Elliot Loney. He's a superstar.
He's
that
mates
guy.
with them all too.
Cracking comedian and gun tennis player.
Elliot Loney, absolutely one of my favourite people to follow on social media. He has been doing some cracking videos recently.
He has. I was just going to ask Novak one more question, just a real quick one. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yes, of course, I am still here.
Hey, Novak, I heard that you guys, before games and stuff, you all get in the Crystal Club, you're at Crown, and you put a bit of music on, and you've all been dancing. Is Kelly Holiday there?
Well, I can see if he is here, just to say a quick hello. Yeah, I can get him.
What a room.
What's going on, guys? How are you?
G'day, mate. Hey, Triple J's Hottest 100's coming up. You're a chance to win. How you feeling?
Oh, yeah, pretty good. Depends on what Addy says, honestly.
Dancing, your song. Do you know what?
I
Should
was
we,
dancing
in honour
too.
of you, because we didn't know you'd get you on the show, and we
Yeah,
love
we didn't
you.
know.
Should we play Dancing too? Because it is it's a summer anthem.
Yeah, drop it. It's a ridiculous tune.
Just for you, Kelly Holiday. Here it is at the Fox. He is dancing with all those tennis players. ElliotLoney.com. Back to Elliot. He's a superstar, that man. Check out his website as well.
Melbourne's 1019, The Fox.
Hey, to anyone who's starting to date somebody, it's early stages of a relationship, whatever's going on, my warning would be never commit to anything too early before you get to know somebody. And we have a serial dater in the studio.
Oh, hang on. Hang on.
DJ Shergs, Leon.
I think I'm one of the only, I'm basically the only
The
single person on
only
the team.
dater, yeah.
So it's my duty to bring you some fun stories.
Yeah, and you are delivering.
Putting cereal in front makes it really sound grim.
Does it?
The old cereal
Okay,
data.
no, that's not fair.
It is grim out there, though.
It is.
Honestly.
Oh,
You
you-
guys were on the apps last year for one of our listeners.
Yes.
It is grim.
I've got a couple of mates that are on the apps, female mates that'll show like what's happened here, what is going on. Have a look through my phone. It is
It's
sad.
Yeah, no, it's not good.
So, okay.
But I'm on
you
them.
met a, yeah. Well, last time we talked about this, we were on the Disney cruise and you had connected with one of the cruise
I
members.
matched with Goofy, yeah.
You matched with Goofy. Now, what happened?
So over summer on the apps, I matched with a guy and we were chatting for a few days. And then he dropped, after we chatted for a few days, that he's not from Australia, that he was here on holidays from New York.
Yeah.
Great.
That's nice.
Bang.
Yeah.
Like a New Yorker.
Have a nice
Well,
little
hang on,
bagel.
but I'm looking for a partner.
Oh, sorry. Yes, of course.
Well, yeah, you know.
Well, he could move here. You had a Scotsman move here.
Yeah.
I did. And that didn't end well, did it?
No.
He's back in Scotland.
And I tried to steal him off you for a
You did,
minute.
yeah,
but,
yeah,
A New York
anyway.
bagel with cheese.
Yeah.
Boom.
So either way, he messaged me one of the nights. It was a nice warm night, and he was in my area in Fitzroy. He's like, "Hey, do you want to come to this bar?" And I was like, "Yeah, why not? Let's catch up." Went for some drinks, met him, had some fun. See you later. Bye bye. A few days later, I got a message from him, and he said, "Hey, I'd like to take you on that offer. Do you mind dropping me and my friend back at the airport?" It's like, I don't remember, mate. We'd had a few drinks.
You would have. Oh, I'll take you to the airport, trying to.
Yeah, exactly.
no.
Trying to act smooth and
Yeah.
cool. I don't remember making that comment. But I'm too nice. I ended up driving him and his best friend, this chick, to the airport
Yeah.
on Friday morning.
You're a good man.
What, to fly
I
home?
don't do that for best friends. No, I
Yeah.
An airport pickup or drop off is a big deal.
It's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Committed to that after meeting him once. An Uber driver.
Was he flying home though?
Yes.
Like back to New York?
Back to New York.
Oh, I
At least
wouldn't
you
have
know
even
he's
answered.
gone.
Point.
You were an Uber
I
driver.
was an Uber driver. Yeah. Yep.
That's amazing. But I feel like I need to
Him and
help
his
you
friend
with...
sat in the back.
Get out.
No, not one of the
There was,
bloke
like,
didn't sit.
There was a big luggage and it wasn't fitting in my small car and it fit in the front. It was
Have
a
you
lot.
done a we'll stay in touch or something? Like,
Yeah, there's been a few messages, but it's New York.
yeah,
You-
that is...
You're a lovely man.
I
He'll
am,
go
I
back
am.
and say, I met this really great guy, and then you never know. Sliding doors, he could come back and you have to pick him up again, and then boom.
You're almost too lovely because
Yeah,
there were so many good outs. There was
There was.
so many not feeling well.
Got COVID.
Sorry, I've been
Yeah.
called into work. You could have gone with anything.
You're going home, so I don't care about you anymore. That one, that old
You know,
chestnut.
see,
I committed too early.
I can't relate to it personally, but I had a friend, and this was a funny one because
yeah,
no,
sure.
it's
Oh,
not
yeah,
me.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not
What-
me.
what did you do?
No,
My friend BB.
One of my friends,
BB
she'd only been
Fox.
on like 2 dates with a guy. It was a couple of weeks, more than one date. They'd been out maybe 2 or 3 times, and she really, really liked him. And at one of the nights out or whatever, or on their phone calls, he said he was going to a wedding. It was up in New South Wales
What'd you
somewhere.
wear?
I didn't go. And she was like, "Oh, I've never been there, Orange or somewhere." And then he said, "Oh, you should come with me." She said, "Oh, yeah, I'll come." And then, but they'd planned to go to a wedding together in like 6 months' time, but they were 3 dates in. And then she wasn't enjoying the relationship, wasn't going anywhere, but she said, "No, I've just got to get through the wedding." I'm like, "You don't have to go to
no.
that wedding."
Yeah,
so
absolutely not.
She continued it going for 6 months because she
go to
committed
a
to
wedding.
going to
Weddings
a
are
wedding
fun,
with
though.
him.
No,
Are they?
not that fun.
They
Not with
are
people
when
you
you're
don't know.
Yeah, then you get hammered, no one cares. You don't know anyone. That's the best wedding.
But so strange. Oh, I know someone else. Again, not me.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's
What
not
else have you
me.
done?
Yeah.
No, I've got another friend of mine
Nene Mox. Yeah.
who very quickly agreed to go to Hawaii just to see somebody.
yeah.
And it
Go-
was like, you just
someone.
met.
You go on a little. Yeah. Did you
go
know
to
yeah.
Hawaii?
That was
Did you
actually me.
leave?
And no, this one was me, okay?
Yeah.
So I tried to change that up a bit. So I met a guy in Hawaii,
Yeah.
Suki. He was a Japanese Hawaiian zipliner. Great
Yeah.
guy, Suki. And we, had a lovely time together in Hawaii for a couple of days. And then I had to fly to LA. And I was working from LA for a week. And he
Cash
said... No, not cash cow, entertainment editor. Okay. And he said, "Oh, I should come." And I said, "Yeah, come."
Of course.
And I'm not, like a week later, he came. But it was this weird thing where he's just turned up. And I'm like, Oh dear. When I said yes, you should come to LA.
I meant no.
I
You
didn't-
shouldn't.
What do you have to do with the other guy? Do you have to kick him out of the room?
No, and well, Debo, he flew from
Yeah.
New York actually,
Yeah.
but that was at a different time.
Yeah, they
So
run into each other.
I was seeing this guy called Debo.
Yeah, I know-
You know
yeah.
Debo.
Hey, you know Debo
But
on
did-
Friday. Hey,
And
Debo!
he was a rapper, and
Wow.
I met him in New York, and then I was flying to LA, and I was in LA, and he flew down to see me in
They were
LA.
It was like the Amazing Race to get to see.
I don't know why they'd come.
Man in every
I
port.
didn't mean come.
Sorry,
Which one
I don't
was,
know why
uh,
they came. Can you guys both please come to LA and visit me?
I just no, because when we were saying goodbye, it was like, oh,
Yeah.
this is
She just
sad. It's a
forgets.
goodbye, and I'm like, I mean, you know, if you're in LA, I don't think they're going to come to LA.
Which one ran into each other? Where you had to kick one out and say,
Oh, that was different. That was a different time. That was no, that
it sounds very
was
similar.
Debo. So when
Yeah,
I
that was
met
Debo,
Debo,
yeah.
I went on a date with Debo, and I was staying at a hotel in New York, and the date went really well with Debo. But I
committed to someone
no,
else?
the next day I was going on a date with this other guy, and he took me out to dinner, and I went, I just want to see Debo again. So I said to the guy, I was really, really sick. And he goes, oh, no, and he took me back to my hotel, and I said goodbye to him in the foyer, and I've just got to go upstairs. I'm so sorry, so sorry. But then I messaged Debo and said, we should go out, come over. And then I went upstairs, sort of freshened up for like 20 minutes, half an hour, and then I went back down the elevator to meet Debo at the hotel foyer, and the other guy was still sitting there because he was so so
And then
worried
Fee said, I've got a
about
twin.
me.
That's my twin.
Oh no, that was awful.
Yeah.
Like I don't like hurting people, and that was awful because
You got over
I
it pretty
went.
quick though, didn't you?
Well, I can't
No,
remember.
that's
I
on
think
him.
I blacked
How
it
long
out.
was he?
Yeah,
why
but he was
waiting
trying to
there?
find me a doctor and a chemist, and he was genuinely worried about me. Oh, that was awful. That was probably a lovely guy. He was a lovely guy.
Yeah.
Just
That's
not-
one of my
not for
favourite
me.
stories. It's one of my
Anyway,
favourite.
I don't know. I was going to say 13, 10, 60 if anyone else has committed too early and done things like Leon and I've done. But now I've realised I've done things much
Oh,
worse
you made
than
me
you.
feel so much
I
better.
know. So now I kind of don't want to talk about it anymore.
Melbourne's 1019.
The Fox.
We were just talking about, well, it started off talking about Leon's dating life and then ended up in mine, reliving some stories that really made me think I could reflect
your-
on myself. And,
Your stories were cool. His was sad.
Yeah,
he was dropping off a bloke
Yeah, I know.
at the airport.
Him and her friends.
Yeah, but that was nice. Fee's stories are just grouse. Just all running into each other. We should relive all that.
No.
We should bring them back.
It's so far in my
But
past.
you've never broken up with them. They're still there.
Yeah, but
Yeah, have you actually broken
No.
up
No,
with
well,
them?
you'd recall a few years ago we
Yeah.
did on this show do Fifi's X-Files and our producers tracked them all down. And
I wasn't
quite a
here for
few
that.
of them are in America.
Yeah, and they're all waiting.
It was all lovely. All ended. It's all happy and
Yeah.
it's all ended very well.
Yeah.
But sorry, it didn't end. They did
Still
point
going.
out.
You've got a harem.
One of them's like that Chinese dog where the dad went off on the train and the dog just sat there for 8 years waiting for the guy to come back, but he died. That's what Fee's exes are doing at the airport. They're just sitting there. So,
Like the terminal.
yeah, it's the terminal.
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks. They're Tom Hanks. They're living in the terminal.
Tia from Langwarren. Hi, Tia.
Hello.
Hey, Tia. Have you made a commitment early in a relationship?
Yes, unfortunately. Back in COVID, I think it was that awkward phase between lockdowns. I think June 2020. I casually met this guy and we'd gone on one coffee date, one picnic walk around the park, half masks half on, half off. But yes, the days. But after a couple of conversations, he had mentioned that he was really stressed because his lease was ending. And I felt really bad. And he popped the question of, do you think I could move in with you for a little bit? And I said, yes, after 2 dates.
Wow.
I know.
And did he?
Yes, he did. He moved in maybe 2 weeks after that. And I reckon it was within 10 days of him living with me. I went, oh, my God, I have made a mistake.
Yes.
It was terrible. And I don't know if it was the COVID brain. Everyone was saying, be kind, help each other out. But I honestly had ruined my life. It felt like it was terrible.
Oh, Tia, I can
So it didn't work
imagine.
out.
Yeah.
And have you seen those?
A bit
There's
toey.
what are they? Documentaries. Oh, what's that series? There's a series on Netflix, Bad Neighbor. Bad Roommate. It's called Bad Roommate, Tia. Oh, you should go and watch it because you got away scot-free. There are all these Americans, they take in a roommate and you can't get rid of them. Like they
Well, that's
end
what
up being
happened
like
to me.
Well, I think
squatters.
this is what
It's
happened.
funny you say that because when he had moved in, I think it was about 2 weeks after, we went into another full lockdown. So no visitors, no leaving the house, nothing. And that's where it just got worse and worse because I couldn't escape. I felt too bad and he couldn't really escape. But he lived like a slob and I was stuck with it for like 100 days of that full lockdown.
Yeah.
You think that's bad? In between lockdowns in 2021, I went with my wife, Lucia, to the hospital and we brought this baby home and he's still there. He's getting close to 5, this kid. Come on, man, COVID's over.
Melbourne's 1019, The Fox.
Celebra News.
Oh, yesterday, big celebrity news. That was breaking at about 7 o'clock yesterday morning when Brooklyn Beckham went nuclear on his family, on his Insta stories. And I'd been aware over the summer, there were rumours about them all unfollowing each other. Posh and Bex had unfollowed Brooklyn. The kids had all unfollowed each other and it looked a bit messy. And even when it was getting written about, I felt like going, oh, this is yuck. Like, let a family just have their issues. Well, Brooklyn, you would have seen it yesterday. We talked about it on the show. He accused his parents of being controlling, really had a crack at his mum for hijacking his wedding, feeding stories to the press about him, and clearly not liking his wife, his new wife. He said that he was trying to catch up with his dad for his birthday in London. But apparently Bex had said, I'll meet up with you, but not your wife. I don't know, lots. And here's the thing.
I get that. Maybe they'd planned a big one.
Nah, that's all the wife that they don't like. That's the riff.
And that is
That's
very
Meghan
common,
Markle
though.
and Prince Harry.
And I'll say this, and I say the same thing. I said the same thing consistently about Harry and Meghan. Every family has issues.
Yep.
And you know what? There's their side, there's the other people's side, and then there's the truth. So I'm not thinking. They could both be at blame.
Yeah.
Like Brooklyn's had a real crack.
Hasn't
but
he?
Posh and Bex might have a very good argument back at him. Never air your dirty laundry. The minute you do, I lost all respect for Harry with the tell-alls. And Charles and Wills might have had it coming. But don't stay stum.
There's the word.
Stay stum.
Stum.
I said stum
Lock
a
it
few
up.
times
You
on the
did.
show yesterday, and I think I got some traction with our producers. What, have you never heard stum?
We're loving Stum out here.
Yeah, I've never heard stum.
You've never heard stum.
I still don't even know what it means.
What does
Just zip
stum
it up.
mean?
Stum is Yiddish for keeping quiet.
Thank you.
Lock it up.
Yes, my Yiddish has come through.
And what is Yiddish? What language is that?
Yiddish, it's a language. It's a Jewish
Traditional
language.
Jewish language.
There you go.
Stum.
Stum.
I
Stum
just
it.
don't believe you talk publicly about any of your private problems. It's just a thing. And now what's happened here, I felt really sorry for Posh and Bex yesterday because that's their son and that is globally being discussed and talked about. Look at us. But you might see some headlines saying David has spoken out. And I want to talk about this
Well,
because
Josiah dropped it.
yeah,
Josiah
when I
fell
say
for it.
headlines, Josiah tried to tell everyone that David had spoken out. So yesterday, poor David, and I do feel sorry for him in this, he had to turn up at the World Economic Forum in Davos in
Yeah.
Switzerland.
Sorry, who was there?
David Beckham,
At the Economic Forum.
the World Economic Forum.
Why is Bex there?
Because he's
Why is
loaded.
Pepsi.
He's got a
Why
lot.
is
More
he there?
importantly, I didn't know that. I thought Davos was in Game of Thrones. I didn't know
said
Davos
that.
was an actual place in Switzerland.
Yeah. He's got a lot of money. He'd be able to a lot of businesses.
So one, absolute paid gig, so we can't get out of it.
Yeah.
Even though
Oh, yeah.
if I were him, I would have gone, Bex.
Mate.
If I were Posh, I would have gone, honey, we've got enough money.
Yeah.
Cancel the gig.
No, it's a cashy. It's a cashy at the World Economic Forum.
So he's walked into the World Economic Forum. Paps are
Oh,
going him and questioning him.
David, do you have a message for Brooklyn this morning?
Oh.
David, you disappointed family business is being aired in public?
Oh, it's so sad. There's nothing good about this. It is all sad for this family.
They won't say anything, but wouldn't it be good if you could just say, Bex, and say, hey, this is how I really think, but I don't want you to publish it, so we could just all hear it, and him just tee off that little bang, bang.
Yeah.
But on a family note, we're not saying anything.
Well, so
Off the
people
record.
are saying he has spoken. And I want to clear this up because he did. So there was vision and an interview was released yesterday, but I'm claiming, I reckon this was filmed weeks ago. So he was, this is a cashier. He's doing it for a client. They would have done a little video with him and they released it yesterday. So it looks like he's referencing the fallout with Brooklyn. But I don't think it is that. If you want to listen, though, it does shed some light on how he parents his kids.
I've always spoke about, social media and the power of social media. What I've found personally, especially with my kids as well, use it for the right reasons. I've been able to use my platform and my following, for UNICEF, and it's been the biggest tool to make people aware of what's going on around the world for children. And I've tried to do the same with my children to educate them. They make mistakes. That's what I try to teach my kids, but, you have to sometimes let them make those mistakes.
If I was Brooklyn, I'd just copy and paste that and send it to Dad and say, might have been a little mistake.
Yeah.
You said it.
Brooklyn, it is a huge mistake. Even, did you see, socials was blowing up yesterday. This was one of the funniest videos I saw, these two girls in the UK.
This is a message for Brooklyn Beckham.
Go to bed. Just
Put
go to bed.
the phone
Put it down. And just
down.
go to bed. Honestly.
What are you doing? Not 7 stories slandering your parents.
I don't even have words for the words that you've written in the notes on your phone and thought it was okay to just put that on your Instagram story.
Brooklyn, are you drunk?
Like, are you well? Are you quite well?
If you've got grievances with your parents, speak to your parents, not on Instagram. Come on.
Oh, now 301060, if you've got a family feud or you've had one that you want to share that is of Beckham proportions, we would love to hear it. Any Melbourne family feuds, get it out there. Oh gosh, now I'm encouraging people to share their dirty
you're
laundry.
doing what
I
you
just
just
said
told.
don't do that.
Yeah. Exactly. Now, I think this is exactly the same as the Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, right? I don't think there's any coming back for Brooklyn. The mum, if he breaks up with his wife, Posh will go, come back, son. Who do you reckon is more chance of coming back into the family out of the two couples?
Oh, Harry.
Harry, you reckon?
Because, and I say that because Charles and Wills, they're more than just a father and a brother. They are the head of state, the head of the country. They've got obligations that supersede family squabbles.
Yeah.
So I reckon that's got far more.
So Brooklyn's done.
Together.
Some words you've really got to say re at the end of, I reckon.
What did I say?
No, good, nothing.
Right now, where is my husband?
Harry?
No.
No?
No, nothing.
Oh, dear.
No, it's great.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Oh, dear.
No, it's funny.
Stay strong.
Yeah.
Melbourne's 1019.
The Fox.
We were just talking about the Beckham blow-up. Brooklyn falling out with his family and family feuds. They're horrible. They're not fun and they happen. And we've had people call in from around Melbourne with family feuds.
See, what I don't like about the Beckham one is that he listed all the names and what they've done. I prefer it happens a lot where I grew up. You can get on Facebook occasionally and just see, you bloody rat dog, you know who you are, you know what you've done.
They don't know
like, yeah, great.
But I think with families, it's like you get your family, but you don't choose your family. You just get given them. So it's like you're not all going to get along, are you?
Oh, of
but you
course
choose your
not.
friends. Like your friends, you go,
Friends
hey,
are the family you choose.
Yes, but like with family, you go, God, how did I get stuck with that person?
Feuds
Oh,
make
yeah.
sense.
Like,
They make
mate.
sense.
Yeah.
Not getting along with people
Yeah.
that you're biologically related to.
DNA and genetics are all the same, just about. So
I'm in a family group chat with some rellos a couple steps removed. Sweet Lord, I'm just in it for the laughs.
Really? I'm sure some of them are listening right now.
Probably. They can
Name and
figure out
shame.
who's who.
You dog, you dog, you know who you are.
Kate,
Saying something about me on the radio, you dog. I think they'll figure it out.
Kate in Yarraville. Hi, Kate.
Hi, Fifi, Fev and Nick. How are you today?
Morning.
Very well, thank you, Kate. Have you had a family feud?
We have had a family feud, and whilst it didn't involve any inappropriate dancing with anybody, it did involve a family Christmas at my aunt's house.
Bloody
where
Uncle Neville.
Yeah, almost. She wanted me to bring my dog to the family Christmas despite the fact that she had 2 cats. I was assured that the cats would be locked away, they'd be fine, it wasn't going to be a problem. Long story short, I arrived. One of the cats was always problematic because she always made children bleed by scratching. She was free range in the house. I took the dog outside. The cat followed. My dog chased the cat, who jumped over the fence, was completely unharmed. And my cousin, who actually owned the cat, has not spoken to me since, and that was 10 years ago.
That's great. That's actually a win, Kate.
But I,
You got
You know what?
rid of
It
a
really is.
Yeah, you got rid of a crazy cat person out of
she
your life.
asked you your dog. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like I understand if she was annoyed that you turned up to her house with a dog.
Let's go.
But-
Who does that?
I don't know, but that is ridiculous. That
It's
you,
so ridiculous.
But look, maybe easier.
Oh, that poor little cat.
Like less people to stay in contact with, really, a feud, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Less
it's a win.
effort.
Chopping down the
100%.
contacts list.
Cut them off.
Melbourne's 1019, The Fox.
I'm a celebrity.
Yes, it's back. King of the Jungle. We've still got him.
Yep.
10 years later, still King of the Jungle. Claim
Oh,
that's you.
me. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
you, Brendan
God,
Favola.
I forgot.
And now with your daughter Mia in there.
Yeah.
I didn't realise this, but we get to relive all your stories
Oh,
again.
no,
it's amazing.
I really don't really like talking about it this time of year when it's on, but hence why I was in Sydney for my birthday, because I'm shy. I didn't want to come in here and get all the presents and it would all be about me. And I was like, that's why I went away for my birthday, just to get
Okay.
away. And I don't really want to talk about the jungle, but we have to because it's in the news.
I know,
Oh,
and this
God.
was Mia, Dyson Heppel, and Tammy Hembrow's ex-husband, former Love Island star,
Yeah.
Matt Zabowski. Is that how you say his surname?
Yeah,
Matt?
yeah, I think you know.
Zagowski.
Zagowski.
I was going to say, don't look at me.
Matt
I don't know what you said.
referenced. He remembers a news story about your Uber Eats bill.
I heard something that is Uber Eats order or something.
Yeah,
That's-
number one in Australia.
No. Yeah, you got number one in Australia.
Oh, no
way. That is gold. So he's ordered the most chew out of anyone in Australia. That is a serious title to claim.
He loves it. That's like his biggest flex. He talks about it all the time.
Yeah, thanks, Moo, for dropping that. But yeah, it was
She didn't drop it. It was national headlines.
It was national
for a
headlines, but
few
the
years
reason
ago.
they got into
Yeah.
it, the actual story beforehand, she was talking about my gambling past. Like, bro, keep
Come
that.
on.
Like, that's out there. You don't want that brought back up.
Come on, Brooklyn Beckham. Take it easy.
And that's literally, it was, mate, Mia Beckham, bloody hell. She was like, we lost 7 houses and we were poor and we had no money and we were homeless. Whoa!
Yeah, Mia, people are going to think I've got a vice.
Shut up! Stop talking about it. It's done. It was bloody 15 years ago. I'm trying to get over it. Put me back into rehab.
Jeez,
back to
Mia.
the nut farm.
Did you at least tell them about Bet Nation? Gamble responsibly, Mia.
Hey,
Come on.
If you do want to have a bet, though, log on to that.
Melbourne's 1019, The Fox.
Hey, summer, great time for travel. A lot of people travelling interstate, some overseas. I want to talk carousels. And when I say carousels, not the ones at fairgrounds that
the
kids
ones
get
that
on.
the luggage go on.
Yes, the
Yes.
luggage carousel. So there's a trend that's been called out, but this isn't new. This has been happening forever. Carousel grinding.
Mm-hmm.
It's very annoying airport trend. Again, it's
But
not, it's
people
been,
stand right
Real
where
close.
the bags.
Yeah.
Yeah,
come
there's
out.
a yellow line in most countries, in
Yeah.
most states. You stand behind it,
Mm-hmm.
but people creep up and creep up and creep up.
Yeah.
And I've got a way I handle carousels. I'm interested in how you approach a carousel, guys. Because what I do, so you know how most people look where the bags shoot out. And
Yeah.
So everyone hovers around there.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Yeah,
I
they forget how the carousel
It goes
works.
around.
It's coming around. It's like sushi train. It's like
Yes.
standing in front of the chef at sushi train.
That's it.
When's
But-
my favourite dish coming? Just wait a sec, mate. It's a train.
And so with that theory, I go and stand somewhere else and I go, I've got some space here and no one butting up against me. But then I get so impatient, I do laps of the carousel. So
Getting steps in.
I walk around till I see my bag.
But you're not crowding where the bags come out.
Oh, no,
like
I'm not
an
doing the
idiot.
crowd, but
Yeah.
usually my walk takes me to that spot where I
Yeah.
grab my bag.
Yeah.
And then I drag it all the way back.
You just look
to
like a crazy person.
Yeah,
Well,
you
I just
look a
get
bit
impatient.
nuts.
I won't see. I get the people crowding because
Do
it
ya?
is slow. It
Oh,
takes
they take
a while.
it. I
Yeah,
tell
I
you
know.
what, when you go overseas, like when we were in Singapore,
Oh,
they were out and look.
Singapore is, I'm calling it, best airport in the world. It is the
Unbelievable.
fastest immigration, the fastest exit. I got
And
off
for
a flight
all types of people, there's a swimming pool if you want to swim.
Oh, there's a
And there's a
butterflies.
smoker's
There's a
box
zoo.
if you want to smoke. There's a zoo.
There's
There's
a zoo.
movies.
Went to
But
both of them.
I got off a plane in Singapore in April, and within 10 minutes, I was in the cab. It was like, well, how did that happen? How did that? They're incredible. But
I did the same thing.
But
Got to
how do
Melbourne.
you?
Took ages.
What's your carousel etiquette?
Well, they usually come out first-ish.
Oh.
The luggage.
Yeah.
I don't always actually.
Well,
But even if you're an economy, if you've got a frequent flyer.
if you're a frequent flyer,
Still don't always.
But they mostly come out. So I just stand back. The family stand behind, and I just stand there, and then when they come out, bang.
Well,
I don't stand and grind. I hate people that walk up and they get in front of you. I'll nudge them.
When we got back from Thailand on the weekend, my 4-year-old Max went up to the thing, and I said, "No, mate, you can't stand there. See the yellow line? You stand back." And he said, "Why?" And I said, "Oh, mate, well, you don't know because you're 4. But there's some adults who are idiots that just crowd that area, not knowing. They're so dumb they don't realise their bag is coming around." I was saying that this at a volume that all of those people would have heard. And I said, "But you don't understand because you're 4. But some adults are so thick, they think they can't get their bag if they're not just packing right where all the bags come out like an idiot. But it's all right because you're 4. So we stand back here like clear-headed people and let these fools..." And he's
it's
just
good to
laughing.
watch, though. It's good to watch the people grind.
I didn't think that was why the yellow line was there. What I tell my kids, I thought this was, they can get their fingers caught and it rips them off. Isn't that what happens? Yeah, carousels are dangerous.
Are they?
Absolutely.
I don't think there's been many injuries in a carousel.
Oh,
has
no,
there?
you've lost your mind. Are you joking? They're like escalators. If you
Escalators
get
are
your
dangerous,
fingers caught in the side, that is, I'm sure it's an OH&S thing. It's not just about pushy people. And in fact, I'd argue it's more about OH&S, the yellow line, than about being an idiot, standing too close and blocking everyone's way. Is it, James? You know something. You're an OH&S guy.
It's also because luggage can fly off and
hit people, yeah.
Oh, I grabbed mine the
one.
other week and it flew and hit. Yeah, actually, I did do that to someone.
You hit someone?
Because if you pull it off too hard, it whacks the person that's standing too close.
What are you doing? Like a hammer throw at the Olympics?
My bags were so heavy. Yeah. I'm not that strong. It's like
clearly you
25, 30 kilos and I've got to yank it off the carousel.
But clearly you are strong enough to fling it into unsuspecting passengers behind you. Yeah.
I fling them. There's like a TikTok trend to see how cool you can get your bags off. And Lulu videoed me doing this. And you got to try get your bag off without lifting it. So you got to flip it and it's got to land on its wheels. It's a good game. Good game to play at the
You
carousel.
break the wheels if you get it wrong.
No, but like I
if
think
you
I
get
got,
it right.
If you get it right, it's like it's a flex. Do you know what I mean?
Did you get it?
I got 1 or maybe 2 out of the 5 bags. But one of them I couldn't lift up. It was Lenny's. I don't know. She had like 40 kilos. What are you taking? Like, what do people pack? I just have one little thing. I don't pack anything. I pack nothing. Why? If you need something, just get it.
You even pack because I would have thought you'd be the guy that just takes the backpack.
Yeah, well, I did.
I wish I could.
Like
I wish I could get it that
I took
low.
1 carry-on. I literally had a carry-on. That's all I had. And I packed it in, and then on the way home, the girls were chucking stuff in that bag.
My wife will go, "Hold on, do we have everything? Do I have my baby teeth? Do I have a tuxedo? Do I have a parachute? What are you doing
Mate,
over there?"
Freaks.
Melbourne's 1019, The Fox.
Now, last weekend, got back from a family holiday in Thailand. We went to Bangkok and Hua Hin. Hua Hin's like a big beachside town in Thailand there. And for the boys, one of the surprises I wanted to give them, we stayed 2 nights at a hotel in Hua Hin that's attached to a place called Varnanava Water Park. So it's like Thailand's it's one of the biggest water parks in the world. It's awesome. Now, it's got there's an area for little kids, sort of like Max and younger.
Yeah.
Then there's a good one for sort of 4 to 8, 9-year-olds.
Does it go in height?
It does.
Yeah, so you'd be able to get in all of them.
Yeah, I was fine on all of them. But because it's a huge water park, it had massive water slides. Now, Fev knows one of the saddest moments in my life was with you and Tobes, Charlie and Max.
Never seen anything like it.
I wouldn't go on the water slide.
This
At what pool?
This is at GSAC in down in Moorabbin sort of area.
And what's the slide called? The slide of terror or something?
But it's inside a place where there's a little pool park where little infants go in, and the water slide would probably be, I don't know, not even 10 foot tall. It's real short.
Why didn't you do that again?
Because he was scared.
I was a bit scared of heights.
No, he was.
Yeah, I was.
He wouldn't go down it.
No, it was a big one.
Toby,
I wouldn't
it
go
wasn't
down.
a big one. Toby laughed at him.
He's a kiddie pool.
It was a kiddie pool.
I wouldn't go down.
I had to go down with his kid.
No.
Yeah.
Dear.
He went down with Fev. Now, when I got to this massive water park, Charlie saw some of the huge ones and he said, "Dad, we're not doing this thing like we did with Fev again, are we? Fev would make fun of you. You better get on these rides, because it was one of those ones, it was so, like, Charlie couldn't go by himself. So you had to get one of those double donut things where you sit in with the other person and fly down. Did them all.
You did them?
Well done.
Did them all.
Did you enjoy them?
The first drop on the big one, I didn't. Oh, as soon as it tipped over, I was like, I've made a terrible mistake. I was yelling at Charlie as we were sliding towards the edge, and he's like, it's all right, Dad. Suck it up. He was talking to me like I'd talk to him to get stuff done. The best fun.
I love water slides. They are the best.
I think I'm going to have to go back and
to GSAC.
Yeah,
conquer the little one.
Get my dignity back at GSAC. I'll do it. I'm brave now, Fev.
Live from the Fox Studios in South Melbourne, Fifi, Fev and Nick.
That's it for today's Fifi, Fev and Nick podcast. And don't forget, better starts with Carlisle Homes in 2026. Visit one of over 80 display homes across Melbourne or explore award-winning homes at carlislehomes.com.au.